Have you ever wondered if moving abroad could actually add years to your life? Well, in some countries it does. Around the world, there are places where not just locals, but even foreigners who settle down end up living longer, healthier lives. And today, we're counting down the top 10 countries where foreigners live the longest. What makes these countries so special? It's not just good hospitals. It's a mix of diet, culture, lifestyle, environment, and even the way people interact with each other. Some of the names on this list might feel obvious, but a few will absolutely surprise you. And wait until you hear about number 3. It might just be the most unexpected of them all. So let's begin. Spain. Spain is more than just a vacation spot. It's a place where life seems to move at a healthier pace. Foreigners who move here often find that their habits change without even trying. Why? Because Spain has mastered the art of balance. The Mediterranean diet is one of the world's healthiest. Olive oil, fresh fish, vegetables, and fruits dominate everyday meals. People don't just eat quickly on the go. They sit down, share food, and enjoy it slowly. That alone has a massive effect on digestion, stress, and overall health. Then there's lifestyle. Spaniards walk a lot. Cities are designed with plazas, markets, and pedestrian streets. Even foreigners who weren't active before find themselves walking more, spending time outdoors and soaking up the sun. And of course, there's the famous siesta culture. Taking time in the afternoon to rest reduces stress and keeps the body in balance. Spain's healthcare system is ranked among the best in Europe, and foreigners living here have access to it. Combine all this, and it's no surprise that foreigners in Spain often live longer than they expected. But the next country shows us that a sunny climate isn't the only way to live a long life. 9. Australia. For many, Australia is the dream. Beautiful beaches, wide open spaces, and wildlife that feels straight out of a movie. But there's something else. Australia is one of the best places in the world for a long, healthy life. Foreigners who move here quickly notice the difference. Air quality is excellent, food is fresh, and the culture is heavily focused on being active. Australians love surfing, swimming, hiking, and sports of all kinds. Even if you weren't into fitness before, living here makes it almost impossible not to join in. Then there's healthcare. Australia has one of the strongest healthcare systems anywhere, giving both locals and foreigners access to high-quality treatment. Stress is another factor. While life isn't perfect, the culture here is more relaxed compared to fast-paced cities like New York or London. People value outdoor time and socializing. Another point is diet. Fresh seafood, fruits, and vegetables are part of daily meals. And because of its multicultural population, you'll find cuisines from all over the world, often cooked in healthier, fresher ways. All of this means foreigners who settle in Australia not only enjoy the beaches, but also gain a lifestyle that naturally adds years to their lives. But the next country proves you don't need endless sunshine. To live long, you just need a culture built around food and family. 8. Italy. Italy is famous for its art, history, and romance. But did you know it's also one of the best places in the world for longevity? And this isn't just true for locals. Foreigners who settle here benefit too. The Italian lifestyle is built around food, but not just any food. Italians eat fresh, seasonal, and homemade meals. Olive oil, tomatoes, pasta, cheese, and wine, but all in moderation. Eating here isn't rushed. Families and friends gather for long meals, talking, laughing, and building strong social bonds. Studies show that this kind of social dining lowers stress and improves overall health. Walking is another hidden secret. Italian towns and cities are built for pedestrians. From cobblestone streets to open piazzas, walking is a part of daily life. And this simple habit helps maintain heart health and fitness naturally. Foreigners also notice the emotional difference. Italians value connection, family, and tradition. That sense of belonging has a direct effect on reducing loneliness and stress, two major factors that affect lifespan, and of course, health care. Italy has one of Europe's best systems, ensuring even foreigners get proper care. The result? Foreigners living in Italy often say they feel more energetic, happier, and healthier than they did before moving. But the next country on our list may surprise you, because despite its love of wine, cheese, and bread, it's still one of the healthiest places in the world. 7. France. France often surprises people when it shows up on longevity lists. After all, isn't France the land of wine, cheese, pastries, and bread? Yes, but here's the secret. It's all about moderation and balance. Foreigners who move to France quickly realize that the French don't eat to get full. They eat to enjoy. Meals are smaller in size but higher in quality. Instead of fast food, people buy fresh produce from open-air markets. Dining is social, not rushed. And this slower, more mindful approach to eating makes a huge difference in long-term health. Walking is also part of daily life. Paris, Lyon, Marseille, all are designed for pedestrians. People walk to shops, to cafes, and through parks. Even without thinking about it, foreigners adapt to this lifestyle, adding physical activity to their daily routine. Then there's healthcare. France is consistently ranked as having one of the best healthcare systems in the world. Foreigners who live here not only benefit from excellent treatment but also preventative care, meaning health problems are caught early. The result? Foreigners in France often find they eat better, move more, and feel less stressed compared to their home countries. That's why France earns its place on this list. But the next country takes things to a whole new level. It's a place where the future of health and longevity is already happening. Singapore. Singapore may be small, but when it comes to health and life expectancy, it's a giant. This ultra-modern city-state is one of the cleanest, safest, and most efficient places on Earth. And for foreigners, it offers a lifestyle that can extend life in surprising ways. First, healthcare. Singapore's system is world-class. Hospitals are modern, doctors are highly trained, and medical care is extremely efficient. Foreigners who settle here often have access to this system, which plays a major role in increasing life expectancy. Second, cleanliness. Singapore is famous for its strict rules on littering, smoking, and pollution. The result is an environment with clean air, safe streets, and minimal exposure to harmful toxins. For foreigners, this change in surroundings has immediate health benefits. Third, lifestyle. Singaporeans walk a lot, eat a balanced diet, and enjoy a mix of Asian cuisines that are often rich in vegetables, rice, and fish. Foreigners who move here often find themselves eating healthier simply because that's what the city offers. And let's not forget stress levels. While Singapore is a busy financial hub, it's also highly organized. Public transport works smoothly. Services are reliable, and safety is never a concern. All of this reduces daily stress, one of the biggest hidden killers in modern life. Singapore proves that modernity and health can go hand in hand. But the next country shows that nature, tradition, and clean living are just as powerful. Switzerland. Switzerland is famous for its stunning Alps, luxury watches, and, of course, chocolate. But here's the real secret. It's one of the healthiest countries in the world, and foreigners who settle here benefit just as much as locals. The first reason is environment. Switzerland has some of the cleanest air and purest water anywhere on Earth. Living here means breathing fresh mountain air and drinking water straight from alpine sources. For foreigners used to polluted cities, this alone can add years to their lives. The second reason is lifestyle. The Swiss are highly active. Hiking, skiing, biking. Outdoor activity is a way of life. Foreigners who move here often find themselves joining in, not because they have to, but because the environment encourages it. The third reason is healthcare. Switzerland has one of the best healthcare systems in Europe. It's expensive, yes, but it's also extremely effective. Foreigners with residency gain access to high-quality treatment and preventive care, ensuring longer, healthier lives. And then there's social stability. Switzerland is safe, peaceful, and politically stable. Stress levels are lower compared to high-pressure countries. Add in a strong economy and high wages, and foreigners enjoy both physical and mental well-being, all. Of this makes Switzerland a place where foreigners don't just live comfortably, they live longer. But the next country on our list has a completely different secret. It's not wealth or healthcare, it's culture and diet. Japan. Japan is world famous for longevity. The country has one of the highest life expectancies on Earth, and foreigners who settle here often benefit too. The number one reason? Diet. The Japanese eat more fish, rice, vegetables, and fermented foods like miso and tofu. Meals are lighter, with smaller portions and almost no processed fast food compared to Western countries. Foreigners who live here often adopt these habits naturally. Another key factor is daily activity. Japan is a walking society. Trains, buses, and subways mean people walk to stations every day. Even in cities like Tokyo, walking several kilometers daily is normal. For foreigners, this builds healthy routines without needing to exercise. Then there's culture. Japan has a strong sense of community, respect for elders, and traditions that keep people socially connected. Loneliness, which reduces life expectancy, is far less common here. Foreigners often report that they feel more connected and supported after moving. And healthcare? Japan has universal healthcare with high-quality medical services available to everyone, including foreigners. But perhaps the most amazing fact is Okinawa. Known as the land of the immortals, people here live well into their 90s and beyond. Foreigners living in Okinawa often say their health improves dramatically due to the local diet and stress-free lifestyle. Japan proves that habits, not wealth, are the true secret to longevity. But if you thought Japan was impressive, wait until you see the next country. It's one of the most unexpected entries on this list. Iceland. When people think of longevity, they usually imagine sunny countries. But Iceland breaks the rule. Despite its cold climate, it's one of the healthiest and longest-living nations in the world, and foreigners who move here benefit too. The first reason is environment. Iceland has incredibly clean air, pure water, and very low pollution. For foreigners coming from industrial cities, this change alone can add years to their life expectancy. The second reason is diet. Icelanders eat plenty of fresh fish, dairy, and locally grown vegetables. Meals are rich in protein, healthy fats, and vitamins. Foreigners who live here naturally adjust to this healthy diet. The third reason is stress, or the lack of it. Iceland has one of the lowest crime rates on the planet. Life here is calm, safe, and community-oriented. Foreigners who move here often say they feel more relaxed and secure, which is a key factor in long life. And let's not forget activity. Icelanders are used to outdoor living, hiking, swimming in geothermal pools, and staying active even in the cold. Foreigners often join in, creating healthier lifestyles. Iceland may not have endless sunshine, but it offers something more powerful: peace, purity, and balance. But the next country takes longevity to another level, combining wealth, nature, and lifestyle into one perfect mix. Norway. Norway is one of the most beautiful countries in the world, and it's also one of the healthiest. Foreigners who move here often live longer thanks to the combination of clean environment, strong health care, and a culture close to nature. First, the environment. Norway has clean air, pure water, and wide-open spaces. Pollution is minimal, and even cities like Oslo are surrounded by forests and lakes. Foreigners instantly notice the difference in their breathing, energy, and overall health. Second, the lifestyle. Norwegians spend a lot of time outdoors. Hiking, skiing, and fishing aren't hobbies, they're part of life. Foreigners quickly adapt, and this natural activity keeps the body strong and healthy. Third, diet. Like Iceland, Norway has a diet rich in fish, whole grains, and dairy. Meals are simple but nutritious. Foreigners find themselves eating fresher, healthier foods without effort. Healthcare is another strength. Norway's system is advanced, well-funded, and accessible to residents, including foreigners. Problems are treated early, leading to longer lifespans. But maybe the most powerful factor is balance. Norwegians believe in a healthy work-life balance. Stress levels are low compared to countries where work dominates life. Foreigners who move here often feel calmer, safer, and more at peace, and that directly translates to a longer life. But if Norway is this good, what country could possibly beat it? The answer is the richest, healthiest, and longest-living nation on Earth. Monaco. At the top of our list is Monaco, a tiny but incredibly wealthy country where life expectancy is the highest in the world. And foreigners who live here enjoy the same benefits. The first reason is healthcare. Monaco has some of the best medical facilities anywhere, with highly advanced hospitals and doctors. Foreigners with residency here have access to top-class treatment, meaning they live longer, healthier lives. The second reason is environment. Monaco is located on the French Riviera, with year-round sunshine, clean air, and fresh Mediterranean food. Foreigners who settle here quickly notice improvements in their health thanks to the climate and diet. The third reason is safety and wealth. Monaco is one of the safest places in the world with almost zero crime. Stress is minimal. People live in luxury, free from the pressures and dangers that shorten lives elsewhere. And of course, diet. Like Spain and Italy, Monaco's food culture is Mediterranean. Olive oil, seafood, vegetables, and wine in moderation. Foreigners who live here naturally adopt these habits. The result? Life expectancy in Monaco is over 89 years on average, the highest in the world. And for foreigners, living here can literally add a decade or more to their life. So there you have it, the 10 countries where foreigners live the longest. From Spain's Mediterranean lifestyle to Japan's unique diet, from Iceland's purity to Monaco's luxury, each country has its own secret to longevity. Which of these countries would you choose to live in? Tell us in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this countdown, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss more travel insights that could change your life.